Hi, welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright. Is this Justice for All or Trials and Tribulations?
It's Justice for All.
Justice for All.
Justice for all.
Justice.
Justice for all.
Prison.
Court in the such.
Yes.
Morning, Max.
It's Max.
Oh,
Max
it was
a million got my back.
Okay, yeah.
The guy we are defending.
Also known as Billy Bob Jones.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, sweeties.
You don't seem like your usual sparkling self today.
I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it.
Who's Tee-hee?
her voice changed.
Would you like a throat lozenge, ma'am?
I mean, don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk.
She okay?
Yeah. Regina, what happened to your voice?
How fabulous! My sweetie pie princess! You came to watch my performance today?
Of course I did.
I want to take a second to acknowledge a monumental change in my recording setup. I can have my controller and my Yeti plugged in at the same time.
Yay!
Yeah, nice.
It's a whole new world.
Mo told me I should come and watch this.
Mo said that?
So, what kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess, you'll fly at the end?
It's not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties?
Huh?
I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't...
Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on, or even where she is.
Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. Today, I'm just a member of the audience.
Fabulous! Enjoy yourself out there! Yeah.
Good luck, Max. You're the best. Regina's different, don't you think, Nick?
Frankly, Maya, I don't remember.
Huh.
No.
Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in legal limbo. How low can you go?
Kill me. Mo.
Top of the morning, dear governor.
Top of the morning.
That's the ticket. Attacking the day starts with energy in the morning. The early bird gets the worm, but then again, worms lack higher brain function. Here, Max, I brought you a present. Have some milk.
Is everyone giving this man milk?
Oh, my. Thanks. So, how are you today, Wright?
Well, I've got the feeling that today I'm gonna face... Well, I've got the feeling that today I'm gonna face off against the real culprit.
You mean Acro?
Huh? You think he did it?
Be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line, literally.
Excuse me.
He's got guts to spare.
All I've got to worry about is how Tin? Fuck. All I've got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is. I'm used to it already. Just means that I won't be able to press him like I can other witnesses.
What are you going to do then, Nick?
Save scum, Maya. I'm going to save scum.
Okay.
We'll just have to, I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare. Today we rely on evidence. It's the only way we'll get past Acro and to the truth.
You're right. It's gonna be tough.
Anyways, I want you to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. Then she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father.
You want us to make sure Regina watches?
Yes, that's why I brought her to the court today. What's that supposed to mean? She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars.
That's way outside of my realm of worry, man. Whatever you're doing, you just do it.
yeah. I mean,
I'm just here to, attorney.
defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just here to be an attorney. Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Miss Von Karma, you may proceed with your case.
The prosecution would like to revive it.
We're killing it today, man.
You're killing it! Okay. The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events.
What's the meaning of this?
We have discovered a new witness, or shall I say, a new eyewitness.
Can you please not whip me?
Maybe. One that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime.
Order! Order! I had a feeling something like this would come up. Everyone just commits perjury and changes evidence on me. What the hell?
Due to this revision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. An explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detective stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders.
Poor Gumshoe.
Poor
It was
Gumshoe.
a lot of hard work, pal. Very well. Please call your witness to the stand.
Time to get to work. Or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope.
Name and occupation.
Ken Dingling, but everyone calls me Acro.
Birdies.
Birds.
I'm employed as an acrobat at the Very Big Circus.
Where were you the night of the crime?
I was in my room that night.
Oh, I thought that was him. If you look at the map, you will see the witness's room is near the crime scene.
My room is on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window.
The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you witnessed?
Okay. It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. Then, a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window.
Shouldn't his wheelchair be in here somewhere?
Yeah, I was actually getting ready to say that. Like, where's your wheelchair? I mean,
Art department, please.
Come on, guys.
guys, I mean, the man is in a wheelchair. Can you please draw his room to reflect that?
It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming.
This witness's testimony matches up exactly with that of the clown.
If that's the case, there is very little the prosecution need add. All that's left is to explain how the defendant disappeared into the sky that night.
Before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness.
No.
You can't just tell me no.
A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool. You're a fool.
I'm gonna cross-examine the witness now.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. You can't just tell me no.
A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
This is the best time. Really is.
No.
Yes.
Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did.
Now you just watch your goddamn mouth.
Oh. Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with the witness's testimony?
No, Your Honor, I just can't get this tea open. Give me a second.
Oh.
Fuck, come on. This is bullshit.
I will wait.
Your Honor, my hands aren't strong enough. Can you get my tea open?
I would help you, but I can't reach it.
Fuck. I got it.
Very good.
There we go. I needed that. In the words of Miss Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There's no way that actually happened.
Very well. You may proceed with your cross-examination.
Okay. Thanks.
No. This is why you're here.
It's literally my only option. You don't provide me any other tools to do my job, so... I don't remember it. Does that health bar mean we're full health or have no health?
We are
full health.
Okay. Because it looks like it could be empty to me, too.
Yeah, if it's like all the way down, there'll just be like a little corner left and it'll be flashing.
Okay. How do I... No, I want to check. We check. Okay. I want to refresh because it's been a bit. Let's see. Okay, yep.
Yep.
Sorry to anyone who's watching this back to back, but these don't exactly get recorded in timely manners.
No. Not always.
Okay, I remember
Yeah,
the
just-
broken bottle.
Watch out for the dates on the save files when we save over.
Yeah. Admittedly, this time was a bit more exaggerated of a gap than usual, but... 10-15... Blunt trauma from the back of the head. Boasts a small but strong lock. Victim was hunched contains pepper. Award ceremony. Okay. Alright. That didn't really tell me much, but that's fine. Hello. I can put the button. You said that you were resting in bed. One thus would assume that you turned the lights off in your room, correct?
That's correct. But there are safety lights around the outside of the lodging house. It's so bright, sometimes it can make it hard to sleep.
In that case, well, would it be a good idea to close some curtains?
Such a pretty bird.
I never really thought of that. I guess that means I'm off to buy some curtains.
Sometimes I do make myself useful in these chambers.
That's yet to be seen, Your Honor.
Ow!
The witness will proceed with his testimony.
She
I
didn't
was
whip
helping a man pick out curtains.
me. She didn't whip me this time. Your room is on the 3rd floor, right?
Yes,
And you said that you were resting in bed,
that is correct.
but you were still able to hear a sound from outside?
I was indeed.
Oh. Okay. Well, okay then.
I mean,
Uh,
I'm in a wheelchair. I'm not deaf.
I don't know how to argue this any further. I guess pressing acro doesn't seem to get results. But maybe something was contradictory in what he said just now. Oh, I don't know, man.
I mean,
I don't feel like there is, but I'm also not sure.
I mean, he was just kind of chilling in bed, and I mean,
The only thing I can even remotely think of is that he said he saw him at 10 p.m., but the murder was at like 10:15, right?
it says he says at around 10.
No, okay.
So, I mean,
I'm sure we can loop around to this if we need to.
well, what's the matter, Mr. Wright?
Nothing, Your Honor. Until I could find a clear contradiction. Should tread lightly. She's staring at me. I'm uncomfortable. Just after 10 p.m., okay. Noise from outside the window. Are you sure it was a human being? It could have been a mannequin, or perhaps a large action figure.
Well, setting aside the possibility of a mannequin, an action figure is plausible.
You have no need to mince words with Mr. Phoenix Wright. Testify to the truth, and only the truth, just as if we were there with you that night.
I believe it was a human.
Damn, just strengthened his testimony. Wonder if Acro's statement jives with the facts. Probably not, but you're asking a lot of it here. Game. Shit. It was a lion. The only thing I know is the bust is involved somewhere. Damn it.
It was the box that killed him.
Just carry on for now.
What's the matter? You seem to just be pressing questions.
Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. It's fine. No, don't stare at me again. Stop staring at me.
Stare.
The light in your room was turned off then, right?
That's true. I was going to bed after all.
So with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window.
The safety lights lit things up enough for me to see. But honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window.
The bust. It was the bust, damn it. It was the
Yeah.
bust.
It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front.
Like perhaps it were a mannequin with a coat draped over it. Or a bust. Damn it.
Did you see any of the other symbols?
I clearly saw the silk hat, as well as the cloak wrapped around his body. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica.
The bust was even stolen, damn it. The more I press him, the less results I seem to get. Maybe there was something fishy with his latest bit of testimony?
I looked it up,
Contradiction
but there
showed
is.
the bus.
There is? Fuck it. Let's do it. There's a huge contradiction. Ugh. Wow, I'm dropping. There's a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given.
If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence.
That is how this works, yes. I'm glad that you are understanding of how this whole thing proceeds.
I will with you.
I would present a contradiction, and then I present evidence to back it up, and then you hit me with your whip, yes.
She's right. Let's see some evidence. And then some whipping. Do you have
So
the
let's
evidence
refresh.
to support your claim of the
many
contradiction?
points,
Hang on.
at many points in this case, it would come up that the reason they were able to recognize him was by his 3 gaudy symbols, yada yada,
Yep.
white roses, hat, cloak. He's saying that he couldn't see the white roses because he was facing back, but he did see the hat and the cloak
Yep.
as he rose up, leaving the crime scene.
Uh-huh.
But the hat was found at the crime scene.
Oh, wait just one goddamn second here.
That's right.
You claim to have seen the exact same thing. You claim to have seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. Do you stand by that? I mean, you know, not stand. Stand. You know.
What do you mean?
The silk hat.
What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew by my window.
Well, you should have tried looking down out of your window that night, somehow.
That would have been quite difficult considering the state that I'm in. Just looking outside of the window was a tough enough challenge for me.
That's a shame, because you would have noticed the silk hat found on the scene.
That's the ringmaster's hat, right?
Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max's silk hat.
Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Are you saying that Max has 2 silk hats?
No, this is a handmade, one-of-a-kind... Damn it.
2?
2? No.
2 hats?
No, this is
That's impossible!
This is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica. Which means, Acro, that you've been fibbing on the stand.
Perjury!
That your testimony has no legs to stand on.
Order! Order!
Oof.
Oh, shit.
As always, it looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking.
Is that how you prep yourself up in the mirror before you come out here? Just
Are you okay, Nick?
desperately not. No. Well, I opened my big mouth and now I have to back it up.
How about it, Mr. Wright? What could cause this witness to commit perjury in this court?
Well, we're gonna chuck dreaming out the window here. That seems absurd. If I say that one, they're gonna be like, dude, he's in a wheelchair. The fuck are you talking about? That's bullshit. I think it was the monkey, personally. So I'm gonna throw this one out there, I guess. Perhaps it is because Acro has a grudge against the defendant, which is why he is trying to frame Max.
Ah, why me? What did I do?
Never get your fat head in the way of a whip bent on finding justice.
I was here on the... no.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I have no interest in your silly little theories. He has a grudge against the defendant, huh? You wouldn't happen to have proof of that.
Well, that's the thing.
Mr. Wright, thanks to you, I got my head lashed by Miss Von Karma's whip. I don't like getting hit for nothing. So how about you answer with an explanation?
Are you okay, Nick?
We've been over this. No. No, I'm not. Well, I opened my big mouth, now I have to back it up.
How about
No penalty,
it, Mr.
huh?
Wright?
Oh, nice.
Okay, yeah.
Wha-
Perjury.
Yes,
Oh, sorry.
perjury.
Am
Oh.
I supposed to accuse him of the wheelchair man did it? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Your Honor. On this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself.
On this occasion?
Sorry, I wanted to use fancy words. Is that a problem?
No.
Accuses Acro? What in the world are you accusing him of?
Obviously, we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry.
Mr. Wright, are you serious?
Deadly serious, Your Honor.
I think your trips to the circus have served you well.
Are you calling me a clown?
Yes.
I don't like that.
You seem to have learned how to try and grab at an audience's hearts and minds.
That's nothing like a clown.
Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book.
Really?
You should know you were there when it was written, right?
I'm not quite that old.
If you don't believe me, just look at the witness.
He has birds!
He's
No
calm
one with
enough-
birds commits murder!
That's right. He loves birds. He's calm enough for it to be almost scary.
It's noteworthy that birds sometimes commit murder, though. How if a boyfriend taught me that one.
And he used his birds to kill him.
The birds and the monkey, dude.
Yeah. This was a grand conspiracy.
The birds flew the monkey into the... Ow! 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 Stop it! Ow! Ow! Birds, stop! Oh, he's staying rather calm and collected. Ow! Fucking bird, get out of here!
Must protect the master! Ah! Mr. Dingling, do you have any response to the defense's accusation?
Alright, hear me out. He had his little army of birds. He had the chimp hold the bust with the cloak around it while the birds grabbed the chimp and flew it away. I got it. I figured it out.
I don't really need to say a thing, do I?
What do you mean?
Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house.
How does he get to the third floor every night, though?
Mo helped him.
Someone
as far
brings
as
him.
I recall. Mo and
Yeah.
Regina, something.
You know, because I didn't see a ramp. I'm just saying. That's true.
I understand that Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of a murder of all things...
Don't whip me. Stop it. You put that away.
See, even a sliver of common sense makes it clear the accusation is ludicrous, and I will whip you.
You will not whip me, damn it.
She's right. Way to pick on the disabled, you heartless, cruel man.
No, wait. Ah, shit.
Phoenix is a poopy head!
That's just childish. Come on.
Poopy head!
See that, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You're a poopy head. If you're trying to drum up support from the peanut gallery, that's how you do it. I think that's enough of this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Acro is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well. I can hear the defense now. Acro had an accomplice.
The chimp. The chimp. It's the chimp, damn it. Come on.
What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an accomplice?
Yeah? He has a chimp, damn it. I'm standing by that claim until the game makes me prove myself wrong. It's impossible for Acro to be the murderer in this case. If that's the case, then it's natural for one to consider possible accomplices.
You don't say.
Not good. Not good. This isn't gonna end well.
Don't tell me you think you're going to get off easy.
It's never easy. What?
You must not have heard that sound just now. Maybe it wasn't clear enough. The sound of you falling into your own trap can be hard to notice sometimes.
You put that whip away, damn it. You put that whip away. You put that thing away.
Mr. Wright. It seems as if you won't be won't be stopping at Acro, but will be making other accusations. Acro did not have an accomplice. Things are not looking good for you.
I understand, Your Honor.
Very well. Let's continue.
I'm sending it. Sending it.
You don't say!
Uh-oh. This is suddenly looking very, very bad.
Don't tell me you think you're going to get off easy.
What?
Oh, did you hear that?
Hear what?
The sound of you getting caught in your own trap.
Didn't we do this conversation already?
It's slightly different. What a splendid accomplice. I'm sure this accusation is built on a solid foundation.
Foundation?
Yes, Mr. Wright. Do you have any proof that this person you've accused was
Your Honor,
indeed an accomplice?
I have no clue. I'm just throwing wild shit out there and hoping for the best.
This pepper. Yeah.
Yeah! Yeah, that's it.
And you have to think about the fact now that the pepper is a vital clue somewhere in this case.
Yeah.
Damn it. Lead me in the right direction, poster. Fuck.
I could give you a hint.
Sure, go for it.
Isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
Okay, thank you. Oh, shit.
It was Maya that killed him all along. Maya!
Damn it, Maya!
You.
Can't believe you do this, Maya.
Mr. Wright.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, Your Honor?
This piece of evidence is lacking in persuasive power. I don't think Miss Faye killed anyone. Besides, didn't we just prove her innocent last week?
Well, it's okay if I accuse her, because I can make it... Forget it.
You didn't miss that sound, did you, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
The sound of me falling into my own trap.
You know, the sound of you receiving a penalty.
Wait a minute. Shit!
Ha.
Ugh.
What are you doing, Nick?
Accusing you of murder!
Yeah, accusing you of murder.
Why?
There's a shot in the dark!
I didn't do anything.
Well, I didn't say I could aim well. Shit.
Phoenix literally just, had a dartboard and he threw a dart.
Did Acro have
Of course he has an accomplice. It's impossible. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, I fall in my own trap. Shut up.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Alright, I made the joke about the monkey. Let's actually think about this now.
Let's think here now. Who would actually want, the ringmaster dead, potentially?
As far as we know, no one?
Okay, well, obviously...
Well, I could... Acro would make sense because his brother got killed in that thing 6 months ago. So Acro would have a grudge.
But you notice he didn't?
Yeah, that's odd. At least, I find that odd, personally.
I would take another shot in the dark. It was Gumshoe.
There was only one person Acro ever spoke the least bit ill of, and it wasn't the Ringmaster.
Oh. Regina?
Yeah.
Because doesn't he blame Regina for what happened to his brother?
I mean, it wasn't like the lion or whatever who did it, so I guess,
But then it's like, how does that tie into the murder of the Ringmaster?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like, Regina wouldn't have... I don't think Regina would have killed her own father, so that's... No.
It was the puppet, damn it. It was the puppet. It was the puppet.
Well,
I
mean, I could think of a good reason why Ben would want to, bump him off. The 31-year-old guy getting with the 16-year-old
Okay,
girl.
well, thinking about it that way wasn't what I was thinking about. I was thinking, kill him, get him sent to prison. That's an open market right there.
Yeah.
Another thing you have to pay attention to right now is that anyone you present, you would have to be able to present evidence that you have that shows that they would be an accomplice.
How about that murder note that Regina had? Like the note here. It's have 6 months ago of what took place at 10 p.m. at the plaza. Now.
Yeah.
So that's about the time that the Ringmaster was killed.
And it was put by Acro in Regina's pocket. I hate this fucking thing. I just want to take a second to acknowledge that.
It's very green.
Yeah, it is. Wow, this game really makes you think, huh?
Sonk. I'm just gonna tell you after you figure out what you're gonna make as your next guess.
You can just tell me if you want. I'm gonna move on here.
He doesn't have an accomplice.
Fuck! God damn it! Fuck it. Grand free photo.
You don't say! The photo helped him kill it!
No, stop. Penalties. Oof, ouch.
Penalty.
Stop it. Yeah, the Grand Prix photo did it, cause circus map. No, not the penalty. Oof, ouch.
There's half your HP.
I don't need
Feel the pain.
Of course he didn't. You kidding me? It's absurd.
Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice.
Not this time, Von Karma.
What?
You're not gonna sucker me into this one.
What are you blathering about, Mr. Wright?
You're not gonna sucker me into this one, damn it! There was no accomplice. Acro planned and committed this murder all by himself.
Order! Order! What are you getting at?
Way to keep them on their toes, Nick.
Now I'm gonna have to prove how it all fits together. I have to show how Acro murdered Russell Berry.
Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that?
I have no idea. I know what I can't do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed.
All right, let's do it.
You don't do anything, but yeah!
Yeah.
Mr. Phoenix Wright. If this witness is the killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies, right?
Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. When the crime was committed, exactly where was... No.
Where was Acro? Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, Acro. Yeah.
I mean, he can't leave his room by himself.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was in his room. He was obviously here the entire time.
That's Acro's room?
Pretty simple, eh? Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there can only be one correct answer. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster.
What? Are you nuts?
Do you hear that sound?
No.
No? That's the sound of me sidestepping your trap altogether.
What do you say? What do you say, Mr. Dingling?
Bird.
It's an interesting theory.
That's it?
Considering that what you proposed is impossible, yes, that's it.
The secret is that the birds calm him down before he responds.
Mr. Wright.
Tweet. Don't break. Tweet. Yes, Your Honor.
As the witness has stated, your assertion is impossible. As he is in a wheelchair, there's no way he could go to the scene or be the killer.
You've got a point.
It seems you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime.
That's true. Mo said that he saw Max, didn't he? And then he flew away.
But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly.
Do you mind if I ask a question, Mr. Wright?
Sure. What is it?
I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think that I killed him? If I can't leave my room, I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume.
How did he do it? That's the next course of this legal buffet.
Be careful, Nick. If you mess up here...
She's right. Can't mess up here. I've got to give this one some serious thought. Sure that Acro killed the ringmaster. And he did it while he was in his room. No doubt about it.
Time to enlighten us how Mr. Dingley committed the crime, Mr. Wright.
I don't feel like it. I'm gonna present some evidence.
So what did Mr. Dingley use to commit to commit the crime of murder against Mr. Russell Berry?
The bust, damn it, the bust! I stand by this, it's got...
I mean, he was hit over the head with something heavy.
Blunt. Like a bust.
He picked Maya up and threw her at him. What's this? A picture?
It is indeed. The problem is with the item that's shown in the picture.
The bust?
It's quite a large bust. And because it is life-sized, it is also very, very heavy.
Heavy?
Crunch.
Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death. Especially if it was dropped from a third-story window.
Ah!
Did you hear that sound?
No!
It's the sound of evidence.
Shut up!
See? This is how Acro was able to kill the ringmaster. With the force of gravity and Maximilian Galactica's ample bust. Phrasing.
You?
Phrasing.
Order! Order! So you're saying the bust fell onto the ringmaster?
A rather simple crime. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit.
How could you possibly wheel a wheelchair with something so heavy? It's impossible.
Look at that dude's biceps! Hello?
Hello? Not really.
And he even has, like, weights and stuff in his room.
Well, Acro is an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bust.
Mr. Dingling, how do you respond to these charges?
Well,
He's serious face now.
Birds are gone.
Acro's at a loss for words.
Maya,
Even
the
the
birds
birds are afraid.
The birds are gone.
The birds are gone.
It's a breakthrough, Maya. The birds are gone. He should be. He knows that I'm getting close to the truth. Well, Acro. You can't run away from things this time. Ow!
I'd watch what I'd say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Right, you're sorry. You can't roll away from this one. Fuck. What?
Your Honor, the physical health of the witness is material to this case. I demand we get proper testimony from the witness himself.
Testimony, you say?
On Karma. She's just using this testimony as a rouse?
Ruse.
It's ruse,
Someone-
yeah.
Is that how you spell it?
I don't think so.
The fuck? That's never how I've considered ruse to be spelled, but okay.
No, it's not how I thought it was
it's
either.
not like this game has had 0 typos.
Sure.
Yeah, true.
She's just using this testimony as a ruse to stall for time.
It is spelled wrong.
How is it?
Yay.
Okay, how is it supposed to be spelled?
Without the O.
Okay, see, that... Cool. There's absolutely no need for such testimony.
The defense has its version of the murder. The prosecution has the right to respond.
You're technically correct, damn it.
The
Yes.
defense's objection is overruled.
Why can't he see things my way for once in a while? Don't you laugh at me.
Because the prosecution to the other side has a chance to present its case, Mr. Wright.
Damn it, I'm eating Oreos because I'm angry.
Mr. Dingling, I'm sorry, but we need you to testify about your physical condition.
Damn it, I love Oreos.
If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we can request expert testimony.
The witness will have no problems. However, let's all be respectful towards him. Unlike a certain someone.
What is
Thank
that
you.
supposed to mean? That woman will sink to any low to win a case.
Being nice to a man in a wheelchair! How despicable!
Is it being nice or is it condescending? Damn it.
I suppose I could have lifted something the size of that bust. I have a strong upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. However, lifting the bust and looking out of the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head.
I don't understand. Why couldn't he have looked out the window?
He's too low if he's sitting in his wheelchair.
Yeah.
I guess I just never considered that as the thing he would do to look out the window. I was thinking, grab the windowsill, a little bit of a pull-up, look out the window.
Yeah, that's what I
But
was
if
thinking.
he's grabbing the windowsill, he can't be hefting the statue.
Yeah, that's true.
He's in a chair, he can sit on it while he looks out the window. Or we know he can pick it up, so he sets it on the floor and looks out the window. I don't know.
This is about him being able
might
to
need
know
both
exactly where
hands
he is
to
at the
pick
exact
it up.
moment he's throwing it.
Yeah. He might need both hands to pick up and hold the bus. And if
Yeah.
he does, he can't hold himself I can't handle the window frame.
Thus, it would be unrealistic for me to drop the bust on him, don't you think?
It's the chimp. I knew it. It always comes back to the chimp.
I have no doubts in regards to this witness's testimony.
But is it true that there is no way he could have known where the ringmaster would be? Or where his head would be?
It was impossible for him to lift the bust and stick himself out far enough to look. Not to mention that he could not have known the location of the ringmaster's head. A single false step would have led to even more severe injuries.
That's what I was thinking. What is your opinion on the matter, Mr. Wright?
I'd still like to proceed with my cross-examination.
He's simply stalling. It's shameful, really.
Simply stalling. Can't let her get to me. I've got to focus. I don't know if it's even worth it at this point, but here we are. Have you ever lifted up the bust before?
No, I've never actually lifted it up with my own two hands. But I should get to it, don't you think? I can't let money outdo me on this. Since the monkey stole it.
Money? A crazy monkey has lifted Max's bust before? Oh, shit! Oh! He looks out the window, the monkey throws the bust, boom! Got him! Fuck you!
Yeah.
But we already established he has no accomplice.
No one considers the animals an accomplice, damn it!
Please continue with your testimony, Mr. Dingling.
Technically, what we established, as far as I'm concerned, is that we have no evidence that he had an accomplice. So what have you been doing to keep in shape?
Well, honestly, I've given up on training. I don't have any plans to return to the trapeze or the tightrope.
You don't say.
But, no offense, I'm not worried about losing to you in a race or anything.
Neither am I, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Well, you would just, whip my leg and I would fall over and that's how you would win. That's cheating.
Exactly.
You're a cheater. You cheat on everything.
No.
You cheat.
No.
Well,
Yes!
he would whip you before the race, so it would technically not be cheating.
Acro can really just neum with his wheelchair.
He just does
He's strong.
Yeah, just go boom, 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 and he goes. Yeah.
I wouldn't lose either, Slowpoke. I mean, Nick.
Now I rebuff that one. I could beat you at a race.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, huh? Whoa. How did this turn into this discussion turn to me all of a sudden?
I suppose you could say that I'm stronger than the average bear. What?
What?
Why was there a Yogi
What?
Bear reference?
I know, they put it in there just for the hell of it, it seems.
Yeah.
And why
I would
is that?
expect that from Mo, but not you, Acro.
Mo is rubbing off on me. Because
Sorry
if
to
I
hear
were
that.
to do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself. I still haven't gotten much feeling back in my legs yet.
So you couldn't have thrown the bust out the window.
How long do you think your recovery will take?
You have to remember that my nerves were severely damaged. I'm currently undergoing some extremely intensive rehabilitation. But it's still going to take a while before I'm back to 100%.
Let me remind you of another very important point.
Why are your shoulders so big compared to your arms?
It's the sleeves. They boof out.
Uh-huh. If you say.
It's a fashion statement.
Sure. So that's what you want to call it.
If the witness was carrying the bust, he would not be able to see out below the window.
Her shoulders look like eggs.
How dare you?
That's true. Look,
They're not eggs.
like you can just trace the. Yep, look at that. That's an egg.
Can the recording see them? Can the recording see the mouse?
Yes. Yes, it can. Why do you say it would be impossible?
Allow me to explain. You accept that if I was carrying the bust, I couldn't see out below the window. Thus, there is no way that I would know the location of the ringmaster's head.
Well, I suppose you've got a point.
Hey, Nick?
Yeah.
What if you turn things around? Maybe if you think of it sort of like this.
But if I turn around, I'm facing the wall.
I didn't mean literally.
Oh, right.
Turn things around is highlighted in red because this game was literally turnabout, something turnabout originally, and it's like Phoenix and Mia's whole attorney philosophy is turning things around.
If he knew the location of the ringmaster's head, then he could drop the bust.
That does make sense. Only I could prove somehow.
So instead of, it's like looking at it from like, let's just assume that he could drop the bust. Can I prove how he could have known where the guy's head was?
The Acro knew the location of the ringmaster's head without looking down. Fucking birds.
I think I've already explained things sufficiently.
Alright, I'm gonna start looking at this evidence, huh? He got the man to sneeze with pepper, damn it! Hunched over the small 20-pound box was small and strong.
The Japanese name is Turnabout Trial.
I'm thinking like he'd had to have heard him or something.
Telling you, man. Pepper sneezes, thunk.
Pepper was found inside the wooden box.
Okay, well, hang on. So, I vaguely recall the ringmaster wearing Max's stuff when he went outside, right?
Yeah.
And the one thing we've established that seems to be going is that Acro definitely was able to see the silhouette of the hat, which was at the crime scene.
He was allegedly able to see the silhouette of the hat as it rose up above his window, with the culprit flying away.
Okay. My thought process was like, well, if the ringmaster was wearing that stuff, that he saw the silhouette, that's how he dropped the bust. Trying to kill Max or something like that.
Look at the photo and think about how he was found.
Yeah.
Found hunched on the box, so.
Unless Acro knew where that box was.
Well, no. He heard a loud thump, right? Like the box being set down. Drop the.
Yeah, dropped the bus when he heard the
thump of the box.
Because he wrote the note. Because he had the note, hey, meet me at 10. He dropped the...
Right, at the Lodging House Plaza. So he knew he'd be there, and then he heard the box get dropped, and...
Yeah.
Thunk.
Yeah. Heard the noise, saw the note, figured since he wrote it to the murderer, figured the person... Yeah.
Where would I present that? Where would I even present that at? Here, maybe? Which then leads to the question, do I present the box or the note?
You could save and try the box first, maybe?
I feel like I have enough health to just tank it for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to say anything until you did something, but like we were never told that the box wasn't just there to begin with when the ringmaster went to it. But also you're kind of on like the right track.
Acro, you didn't really need to lean out of the window, did you?
What are you driving at, Mr. Wright?
You already knew ahead of time where the ringmaster's head was going to be. Quite precisely, I may add.
You're a silly Okay. Your silly hinting at things is pointless, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
I would point out that if the ringmaster was the one who set the box there, Acro wouldn't know where he was setting the box.
I assumed he set it under his window, and that's how he heard the thump.
It was like in the middle. It was like kind of more in the middle. Like it was distance between the window and the building. Or the box and the window.
Enough stalling. How about you show us some evidence?
But I did such a good job hinting. Bullshit. No one likes my hints.
Yes. Hurry up and explain things, Mr. Wright.
Maybe you should take a look at this. The key point here is the wooden box.
The same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over.
The same. Question is, who placed the wooden box here?
Who?
When Ben and company saw the ringmaster, they didn't see him holding the box. Which means that this wooden box was already placed at the scene of the crime.
I have to admit that your testimony makes that your theory makes a lot of sense.
Okay, so he went there, I guess presented with the idea that... Okay, yeah, I'm tracking. The moment that the bus came falling down was exactly the same moment that the ringmaster lifted up this wooden box. Which means that the answer to all these questions is now crystal clear.
You mean...
If the bus were to fall apart, the point marked out by the wooden box,
There would be no way that it could miss the head of the victim.
No.
Order! This is unbelievable!
Finally, some of these loose ends are starting to tie themselves up. Now I just gotta keep going. There's only one way to go from here. Forward.
So next question I have is, who placed the wooden box at the scene?
Where's Mr.
Monkey.
No.
No.
I want that monkey to tie it somehow, damn it! It was Mr. Dingling, of course. He connected it to a rope, and then all he had to do was lower it down. Ow!
Allow me to whip some...
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Phoenix
Ow!
Wright.
Ow! Ow! Stop! Fuck!
The ringmaster's head could have been anywhere when he lifted the box.
That's why the box was so specially made.
It's specially made.
Fuck, that hurt, dude. Indeed. It had the most peculiar feature.
The contents? Because it had pepper in it.
Yeah, the contents, yeah.
That... Okay. Do you recall what was inside the wooden box?
There's only a small bottle of pepper, wasn't there?
Get on with it.
Well...
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Nope.
I don't see any relationship between the location of the head and the box's content.
I think I might have outthought myself.
No, Nick. You didn't think enough.
What? Ow! My feelings.
Mr. Wright, do you still maintain the box as some sort of special feature?
Just over this 20-pound box, it boasts a small but strong lock. Indeed! It had the most peculiar feature. The weight's the only thing that's called out specifically here.
Yeah,
And we're proving why we would like why he
we would know
where his head would be, because like if it's heavy, he has to
Hunch
bend over
over
it.
Yeah, hunch over to pick it up, and he's hunched over. Well, yeah.
The box has a remarkable weight.
Wait.
According to the court record, it weighs 20 pounds.
Just to lift up this wooden box would have required.
Ooh, I see. One would have to squat down, then lift it up with their body, wouldn't you say?
That's exactly what I was trying to point out. The box is also very large.
Box is also carrying handles on either side, doesn't it?
That is correct. To lift up the box, you'd have to squat down. Which means that no matter who you are, your head would be in approximately the same place.
Fool. Foolish fool.
Bird. Does he even bother to listen to me anymore?
Like, oh, birds.
I've heard what you've had to say. I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills.
Did you do it? Did you place the wooden box in the plaza?
Mr. Wright may have a vivid imagination, but I could never have done what he's proposing.
What?
Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Max's bust?
No. No, I don't.
In the cafeteria?
Probably.
Was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was.
Okay.
Of course I remember. It was on top of the table in the cafeteria.
Then what happened to it?
I'd like you to remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I could not possibly leave the lodging house by myself.
Ah, that means...
You understand what I mean, don't you? I may very well have been able to drop the bust from my room. However, how would I have gotten the bust from the cafeteria to my room?
Monkey.
Yeah,
Monkey.
the monkey takes it.
The monkey.
You've already said the monkey can
The
lift
monkey
the bust,
can lift
and
the
it helps
fucking
you.
bust.
Yeah, that was even actually like a slip, because he's like, he couldn't be outdone by money, who could lift the thing.
Yes.
Fuck you. I knew the monkey was involved. Fuck you. Fuck you. I've been waiting for this.
You see, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Explain that. Don't forget, you said there was no accomplice.
Ugh.
Tell us exactly how the witness could have carried the bust from the cafeteria. You can't, can you?
Yep, we definitely have a problem here. There's no place to get perplexed. I'm gonna get my wits about me and prove how things happened once and for all.
All right, Mr. Wright. Let's hear you explain. How did the witness get the bus back to the cafeteria to
Monkey!
to his room?
Monkey.
A monkey. A monkey.
Everyone knows money. He loves shiny objects of any size.
Ooh, like when he stole the ventriloquist's ring.
So, are you saying the witness had a monkey steal the bus?
I'm thinking more like the monkey happened to steal the bus, and it was like, well, thunk. You know?
I'm thinking more like the monkey saw something shiny
Yeah.
and took it.
Of course he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own, and then brought it back home.
Home?
Money lives in Acro's room.
Acro's room?
But the bust was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny.
Maybe you should put the whip down sometimes and read the court record.
Excuse me.
And
Those are some nice cards he's holding.
And shiny.
yes, and they are made of platinum. which is very shiny.
Ah!
Acro! Money is a strong monkey, right? It'd be easy for him to bring the bus back to your room. You said so yourself.
If he wasn't able to handle that himself, I'd be on the market for a new roommate.
You're remarkably forthcoming about damning evidence.
Order. I said order! Miss Von Karma! Where is the bust in question at this moment?
I don't know.
I don't know. We're searching for it as we speak.
Can I hear that one again? What was it you said before this? 3 words? Come on.
What?
What'd you say? You don't... You don't know? Is that what you said? Just want to make sure I heard that. Okay.
She just pulls out the whip.
Okay. All right.
This is a rather strange turn of events. But let's say that the monkey had not stolen the bus.
No, let's say that he had.
What would have happened then?
Well, in that event, something else would have been used as the murder weapon.
Wait. When you mean this bust was the murder weapon, or then you mean the bust of... Yeah.
Maya, are you okay?
No.
None of us
Slowly
is okay.
melting. Then you mean this bust was the murder weapon purely by accident?
Here, eat the sandwich you needed.
Ah, sandwich.
It's possible. Maybe Acro saw... Fuck. Maybe Acro saw Money's... Fuck. Maybe Acro saw Money's mountain of stolen goods and thought to use one of them. Anyway, I think we've more than proven one critical fact. Namely, that it was entirely possible that Acro was the murderer.
Moron.
Do you need a sandwich too?
No.
I brought spares. I always bring spares.
Don't want a sandwich.
She gets hungry a lot, so I bring extra. It's ham. Cheese?
No.
Ham and cheese? No? Okay.
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Alright.
Mr. Wright's argument was so circular, I'm still a bit dizzy. However, his argument does hold water. There's no denying that. Ow!
Don't seem so flamboozled, especially by this fraud of an attorney.
Fraud? I went to school.
You've forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
And what is that?
You should know.
Ow! Fuck it.
You forgot that your fraud of magical client was spotted at the scene of the crime.
We've been over this.
Ah.
Duh. There's no reason to doubt the clown's testimony.
That's true. How do you respond to that, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, I guess we didn't specifically clear that up yet, even though we're kind of well on the way to it.
Nick, don't let her beat you now, especially with that whip.
Oh, I won't. This is my last chance to turn this trial around. Fuck, that thing hurts, dude.
When the murder occurred, there were 2 people at the scene of the crime. One was the victim, Russell Berry, and the other was the murderer himself. Answer this, and only this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Who was the murderer the clown saw?
It was the monkey. Sorry. I have no idea.
You can only afford a hit of this size once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I actually got to think about it. Shit.
Well, Mo only saw a silhouette, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're assuming the murder weapon.
Is the bust.
Tell me he just saw the bust and was like, oh, that's Max. He saw Max's Ow!
I asked who was the other person Mo saw on the scene. The evidence has nothing to do with the question.
Au contraire, Fuck. Man, it's been too long. Mon frere, I think?
Yeah.
Au contraire, mon frere. It does indeed have something to do with that question. Mo said that he saw Max's silhouette. But he did not actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw.
How is this possible?
It's simple, really. What Mo actually saw that night was Max's bust.
What are you talking about? Have you tried using your brain at all in this case?
I can ask you the same damn question.
The silhouette he saw was wearing a cloak.
There's no reason why you couldn't attach your cloak to the bust. It would be easy to hang one off of the. It would be easy to hang one off of the cards in the bust's hand.
I didn't even think about it this whole time too, but every time we've seen the crime photo, the ringmaster was supposedly seen on the scene wearing the cloak and hat. But in the photo, isn't he not wearing the hat and not wearing the cloak either?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah. Idiot. Who in the right mind would put a cloak on a bust?
Doesn't matter who put it on the bust.
Just admit it now, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? The question is most important to this case, don't you agree?
No!
They're the person who committed the murder!
You caught me.
They're the person going to prison!
You can stop yelling now. Thank you.
So,
this is
let's
stupid.
have it, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bus?
Who fucking cares?
The law does!
Fuck the law. Just put him in the prison. I don't even know.
This is actually dumb.
Just tell me.
What?
The solution is stupid.
Tell me.
What?
Russell Berry.
What?
I don't understand.
Fool? Him?
Are you saying it was the victim himself, Russell Berry?
Like, that's a stupid way of communicating what Phoenix actually wants to say.
That's what I'm saying.
The victim himself placed the cloak on the bust.
Place the cloak isn't really the right way of putting it.
What would be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright?
Explain yourself. Nick, do you really have a handle on all this?
I'm fine, Maya. I'm finally putting all the pieces together. There's really only one picture I can paint anyway. Alright. So you want to know what really happened that night? Let's step back in time. Acro used a rope to lower the wooden box onto the scene. Then he attached that rope to the bust, and he dangled the bust out of his bedroom window, directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to wait in his room and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night. But just as he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house by none other than a ventriloquist and his puppet, Ben and Trillo. When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. And that's when Acro took his chance and released the rope. Now this is when the magic happens. The very instant that the bust hit the victim,
You just wait a second there, Mr. Phoenix Wright. As much as you try. As much as you scheme, this just isn't true. It can't be.
It's still a little early to be getting so upset, Miss Von Karma. This circus isn't over yet.
What?
The impact of the bust on the victim threw the cloak up, which snagged onto the bust. That impact also caused a sound a certain witness heard, prompting him to take a look. That witness was, of course, Lawrence Moe Curls, the clown. When Moe looked out his window, the cloak had already snagged onto the bust. Now, having completed the crime, Acro naturally went about pulling up the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea that Moe saw the bust being raised with the cloak dangling on it. Primarily because, in his wheelchair, he couldn't see out of his window. So he just kept pulling the bust up. And that is how the magical murderer disappeared into the... Wow, fuck. And that is how the magical murderer disappearing into the sky came to be.
Ellipses.
So, you see, the only person who could have pulled this off is the one person who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the crime scene. Acro, it could have only been you. Birds? Sir, I'm accusing you of murder with evidence.
Acro's been playing mind games with all of us.
He sure has. But he's come to the end of his rope now. Wow, I fucked that one up.
So,
What now?
you've graced us with a rather long-winded tale. But do you have any evidence to prove that your fairy tale is true?
Evidence?
In this court, only two things matter: the power of evidence and the power of my whip.
We've come to conclude that the power of your whip is significantly less important.
Don't forget the power of my gavel as well.
I would say your gavel is actually less important than the whip at this point.
Mr. Wright, the prosecution brings up a good point. Can we see some evidence?
What do they want evidence of?
Nick, they say they want evidence.
I just explained how there can only be one possible murder method. But there is still something unusual about Moe's eyewitness account.
Unusual?
A contradiction, actually.
Okay then, use that and get out of this jam.
That's enough talking amongst yourselves. Proceed, Mr. Wright. Present some evidence to the court that backs your claims. I want hard proof that you have unveiled the trick to this magic case.
I'm so confused what they want out of me right now.
Mo saw the silk hat when it was flying away, but I mean, the silk hat was found on the crime scene, on the ground.
But the bust has a hat, doesn't
Hat
it?
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bust has a hat on it.
He saw the silhouette of the hat from the bust.
Yeah, but the hat was also found at the scene of the crime.
So? I'm confused. Now we've established what all happened here. I don't understand.
If Max would have flown off with the hat on his head, it should not be laying on the ground.
But isn't that the point of the bust having a fake hat on it? Because it looks like he has a hat, so the silhouette of the thing flying away looks like he has the hat.
There's two different pieces of evidence you can present to imply what the thing is, and you're not supposed to just present the bust again itself. So
Yeah, I'm just not... I guess I don't understand what I'm even trying to prove here.
3 symbols, I guess. No, that I don't get. I don't know why they let you present that. Actually,
You can present this poster?
apparently, the hat makes more sense to me. I don't know.
Yeah, the hat makes more sense.
Whatever.
Because, he found the hat.
The problem is Max's 3 symbols. You know, the silk hat, the cloak, and the white roses.
Those symbols were a problem. numerous times during yesterday's proceedings.
Yesterday, there were 2 contradictions in Mo's testimony.
The silk hat was one, the white roses were the other.
But the theory I just presented explains all of these contradictions.
You fool. Do you ever shut up?
Not really. No, I talk a lot. Max's silk hat was found at the scene of the crime. However, remember what Mo said yesterday. He testified that the criminal he saw fleeing the scene of the crime was wearing a silk hat. There's only one explanation for that. The silk hat that Mo saw was actually the bust's.
Makes sense. If you look at it that way, that is this in a silk hat. Well, sort of.
Fine, you've got one, but what about the other contradiction?
The other contradiction?
Remember what the ventriloquist said in court. He said that the witnesses witnessed white roses on Max's chest that night. But the clown's testimony didn't match. The clown said that there were no white roses. I'd like to see you try and explain that one away. Can you do it, Nick?
I mean, if it went on like backwards, then you just wouldn't see the roses, right? Like, fuck. Of course, I can explain all of it.
What was that?
I said I can explain all of it.
I don't believe you.
Please recall the instant when the cloak snagged onto the bust. If the cloak snagged onto the bust, what happened to the white roses?
Got covered up?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Did you get it yet? If the cloak gets snagged onto the front of the bust, it means that the white roses would end up on the back of the bust.
Ah!
Which explains why Mo didn't see them. The white roses were not visible because they were on the back side of the bust. Oh, I was literally right on that one. Cool.
Yeah. Order! Order! Grr. This is quite the shocking state of affairs.
I don't understand why you're not just used to this now, Your Honor.
I don't know either. Mr. Wright's theory still sounds a bit absurd to me.
I mean, I imagine that there's probably like other cases in between that we just don't see that are more mundane.
Yeah. However, let's just keep going down this road for a while and see where it leads. We're committed at this point.
Let's do this, Nick. Then maybe Von Karma will finally throw the towel.
She's wagging her finger. Fuck. Not the birds!
Well, so much for that theory.
Mr. Wright, do you mind?
Yeah, but go ahead. What is it?
You took the time to research our circus, didn't you?
No. Well, I mean, yes, I did. Is there something making you think that I didn't?
If you did, then maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track.
Why is that?
Motive. This witness feels an incredible debt of gratitude towards the ringmaster.
Oh, I already got this one. We're good. Carry on.
Anyone with any relation to the circus is well aware of this.
Put that away.
Thus, there's absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster. Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Acro's story. Learn about his relationship with the ringmaster and his life up until now. Well, what do we do? There's no doubting that Acro deeply respected the ringmaster.
Acro's motive. Maybe it's the note I have?
It seems that this case isn't over yet. Very well. However, I feel this is a good place to take a break. I will
How long is
listen
this
to the
video?
I'm probably gonna cut it in half.
rest of Mr. Dingling's testimony after recess.
I'm gonna pull the curtain back a little bit and say I want to finish this case so bad that I'm just gonna cut this video in half later.
The court will now take a 10-minute recess.
Oh, I was, but given we're gonna have a recess, I might cut it here. But I was hoping that it was gonna end now and I could just cut this in pieces, but I'll just go fuck myself, I guess.
Oh.
Well, given where we're at now, thanks for watching this episode of Phoenix Wright court stuff. I don't know names anymore. Next time, maybe we can actually end this fucking case? Please?
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, this case just keeps going.
Surprise, there's another investigation day.
I hope you're joking to me. I really hope it's a joke. He's not...